Nick Bollettieri, you and Arthur Ashe, you and Bob Davis have worked these inner-city reach-out programs for decades. You're taking it to another dimension. How excited are you about all this activity going on here?
Well, anytime that you give children, people, a chance to reach their dreams, there's no greater prize. And as Arthur Ashe said, if you give kids an opportunity, they have a chance to make it in life. So I want to say that the Bollettieri Tennis and Learning Program with my man Bob Davis and I and a tremendous staff will stop at nothing to make this program one of the best of the country. And I want to thank also Dunlap. All the balls and the rackets all been given by Dunlap. So I thank you, Dunlap, for your contributions to this program, not only here, but all our other locations and as we expand throughout the country. I'm very proud to be very active part still with IMG. They have full blessing of what I'm doing. And by the way, all of the effort that I do, my compensation is helping the kids, making an impact on their lives.
The girls rule.
Yeah, we like
Girls rule.
Bob Davis, you and Nick Bollettieri have been brothers in the game for decades. Let's start. You're president of the Black Tennis Association, the Hall of Fame. He comes in as a Hall of Famer. How sweet was that for you? How sweet was that for the tennis public?
Well, you know, the Black Tennis Hall of Fame was created to recognize people who made a difference in the lives of black tennis players. And we realized that that did not mean that you had to be black in order to do it. And so Nick and Angela Buxton, who was Althea's doubles partner, they won the French Open together, and a kindred spirit with Althea are the only two Caucasians at this moment in the Black Tennis Hall of Fame. But Nick is very proud of that because he wanted his legacy to be his contribution to the minority community. We started back in Newark, New Jersey in 1989. We grew that program to be 9 cities, 10 years, 12 years, and in excess of 20,000 children. In fact, one of our programs still exists today. It's called 15 Love in Albany, New York. That program has introduced tennis and life skills to more than 60,000 inner city youth. We plan to make this Bollettieri Tennis and Learning the best program in America. And to do that, we have partnered with people like Train Up First and Tennis Locker. We're taking measurements, we're checking on their speed, their agility, their attitude, their academics. We're teaching them about life skills, college advisory, counseling. In fact, our goal, and my personal goal, is to guarantee everyone that stays in our program that finishes high school with a minimum GPA a scholarship to college.
Wow. How motivational is that in itself, Bob?
That is my personal goal, and as I said, we plan to make that this the best program that America has ever seen.
Oh! You know, with the Bollettieri Tennis and Learning Program, we're using this new app called Tennis Locker. It's a fabulous app. It tracks not only just some fitness results, but their tennis results, their attendance. It does leadership boards, all these types of things to keep it fun but yet competitive at the same time. So we just started using it last week, and the kids are already in love with it because it motivates them to come out and try to do better the next day. Their parents have the ability to look at the app themselves and be able to see kind of how their child's doing every day, each and every day. So it's a great way for them to not only see how well they're doing against each other, their parents can see how well they're doing against the other kids as well. Not to create winners and losers for that matter, but more or less to keep them motivated for, good effort, good attitude, good engagement, good competition level. And we can scale them 1 through 5 every day based on those, and it creates its own analytics for us, which is awesome. 35 years as a tennis coach, I'm having a blast, the most fun I've ever had. Even traveling with the top players that we travel with, this every day, I can't wait for it to happen. Because, well, I think because you see improvement really quick. I mean, we've been with this group of kids for 5 days. They're already able to rally. Not perfect yet. We're teaching them, let's be the best first, and then later we'll be the first. So we feel like you got to be as good as you can be at the beginning, and then later on you can become number one. Who knows? We're going to try to pull some kids out of here, get them college scholarships. We got about 8 years to work with them. Let's see what happens. 4 days a week. You're going to get better every day just doing that.
It makes me feel really great because I know when Mr. Bollettieri introduced me to this, it was a privilege and it was an opportunity that day. First, the coach came to me and asked me if I wanted to do it, and that was a big opportunity. And then when he told me about a scholarship, my mom and my dad was even more proud. I was very proud too.
It's fun, more things for me to do, more exercise. I do play a lot of other sports, but this one is my main sport. After I met Nick Bollettieri, it was just really motivational for me because I thought a lot of things I thought I couldn't do, I thought I can do now.
It's a good experience to see Nick Bollettieri, especially when you're playing tennis.
Well, he told us that we can do it, so always say that we can do it, never give up.
He promotes so much positivity, and we have an opportunity to help so many people, so that's just the exciting part. And they just want to play. They just want an opportunity to do something else, and to give them tennis, the sport that I love, is just a pleasure.
It's great. It's great for the kids. It's great for the community. We're able to help kids not only with just the tennis, but in every walk of life. Give them positive outlook, positive experiences, and to be there for them whenever they have a need.
It's absolutely amazing. I've done this since I was a child. It's just back around full circle, and I'm happy to be back on the court. It's also amazing because that's a love of mine, so to see other children loving it and indulging in it, and they're all growing as they're out here working on these courts, it's amazing.
Oh, it's great. It's great because these kids they're just hungry. You teach them something, they want to keep doing it. Coach, can we do squats? Can we do push-ups? I'm used to football, and football players never ask if they could do more squats or do more push-ups. So these kids are great, and I think they're getting a lot out of what we're giving them.
It excites me because I know that they're learning a new craft, a new sport. I'm glad to see the courts brought back to life. These courts have been back here unused for many years, and the interest that the kids have showed in the program and the coaches here from the Bollettieri program has been phenomenal. I think it's great.
Well, just walking along to the courts here and seeing them and hearing them and just watching them, this is awesome. This is fantastic. Hearing the excitement in their voices as they play and just watching the smiles, hearing the sounds of them running around, this is fantastic.